to about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Tight end motioning left. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll spin out of the tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards. 3rd down, 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Jones. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll fake the hand. Now, Tua. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tua, give it to Achane. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
All right.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 11-yard line.
A play fake. Now 2 to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Miami. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Raiders nothing. Jake Bailey set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. To the left side, it is caught by Myers.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's now
2nd and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Again, it's Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
For Las Vegas, first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jones keeping this one. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Jones. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
They'll run with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From from the 20. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now Jones. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he will score! Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get set.
Well run with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for 2. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's going to work out just fine. Good. Kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick
Fair catch.
hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10.
They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
44. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck, and he will get into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa, touchdown Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throw to the right side. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On play action, it's Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, it's Jones. A loose football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive.
Get set. Out.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's in! Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Miami.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
Raiders 7. Jake Bailey.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of controlling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. It's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Gun, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
4th down.
This one fielded.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Run right at the guts with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
A 56-yard attempt.
And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit a bit The new score is now 21-10. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They had the touchdown on their prior drive, so that makes it 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far, as they look to put another drive together beginning here. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Jones. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throwing now is Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On comes the punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 49. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And this is Jonathan Taylor. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Colts wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Josh Allen. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Bills have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the big tight end, David Njoku. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. The Browns lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Play action. Tagovailoa. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 39-yard
Tua. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
31, Raiders 10. Jake Bailey set
Both
to
teams
kick off.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a third down and 4. Now Jones. He gets that complete to his tight end man. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. Here we go, set. It's a gain of 10.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. But no matter what,
this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Trevin Wallace. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Ready.
Travel start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Here's 2 and out on second down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
To Malik Washington.
It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap to Tua. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. Touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Jones pass. Complete to number 2, Ashton Genty. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. He's got the tight end Mayer. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
In motion is Myers. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 1st down.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line. A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jones to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Raiders have their punt team out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be taken down. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Tua. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
All right, come on.
Here's a give to Achane, and he'll get about 5. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Go ahead.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. Here's Tungo Vailoa. As caught left side by Waddle. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Tua to throw again. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins will open it up even further. Here in this 4th quarter.
Jake Bailey set
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Jones. He'll step up and run this. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Now Genji. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Shotgun now for Jones. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have a Raiders first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Gun, it's Jones. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll motion over Henry. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going for it all. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, Ewers. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Number 88. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready! Cowboys!
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The ball carrier.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, Besh. On 1st down, Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 33-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for Jack Besh. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Set, go.
To throw, it's Jones. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Come on, set.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Let's go.
On the carry, it's Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really mark. At how well he's been able to run the ball, and throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
And the Raider.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.